Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today we are still continuing on reading, okay? Before we continue, let's do some recap. What is skim? What is skimming types?
Reading fasting.
Reading fasting? Huh? Skipping. Okay. Then what is scanning? You read the whole text? Sure. Okay, scanning when you want to obtain the important information. Scanning? Sorry, skimming? You read all the text. Are you guys sure? Okay, you just read quickly to get the gist of the text. Okay, whereas scanning when you read to obtain the important information. Okay, so basically that is the two type of reading skills. You have skimming and scanning. Okay. And then now we are moving on to main ideas, supporting details, meaning in context and all, where this is very important when you guys are reading, okay? Okay, so when you are reading, it is very important for you to distinguish between the main ideas from the supporting details for you to master one text, okay? So basically, what is main idea? Okay, main idea is the central thought of a text, which means the most important point that the writer want to highlight in one text. Okay, that is the main idea in a text or paragraph. Usually, let's say there are 4 paragraphs in one essay or one article. So each paragraph will have its own main idea, followed by the supporting details. So today you guys are going to identify which one is the main idea and which one is the supporting details. Okay? Are you guys okay? Okay. So basically, main idea is the key or the main issues that the writer want to highlight. Okay? Or what are the writer try to deliver to the reader. Okay? And then basically, the main ideas in a text or in a paragraph can be found in 3 different parts of the text, okay? So number 1, it can be found at the beginning of the text, which I'm going to show you guys an example of this, okay? Number 2, it also can come in the middle of the text, okay? The main idea, which means the first statement can be something very general and then the main idea comes in the middle of the text, okay? Or it can also come at the end of the text, which means the writer start off by giving the supporting details and at the end, he or she highlighted on the main ideas, okay? Let's take a look at the examples, okay? This is the example of main ideas in the beginning of the text, okay? So basically here, the writer, can you guys read? 1 minute, read. Okay, if the main ideas is at the beginning of the text, can you guys tell me which is the main idea? Okay, here the writer trying to say that taking note is a good way to remember something we read or hear. So that is the main idea. And the rest there would be the supporting detail that explain into details on why taking note is a good way to remember something that we read or hear. So this is examples in the beginning of the text, okay? Now, in the middle of the text. Okay, can you guys guess which one is it? 1 minute, read. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay. So basically the main idea here is the writer trying to say that acupuncture is actually a unique Chinese medical practice. At first, he explained what is acupuncture and all, and then the main point he highlighted, okay, that acupuncture is actually a unique Chinese medical practice, okay. And then it also can come at the end of the text, okay. Okay, read. Which one is the main idea? Okay, very good. Okay, so basically the writer explained everything, but actually the main idea that he or she trying to say is just that all musical instruments work through vibration. But first he explained all the supporting details and all. Okay, so that is at the end of the text. So basically the main point number one can come beginning of the text, and then in the middle, and okay, very good, very simple, right? Okay, and then of course with in a text or in an essay, okay, other than main point, supporting detail is very important because it is the elaboration of the main idea. Okay, and then okay, supporting details explain and develop the central thoughts of the writer. Okay, and basically the supporting details can be number one, description for of something. Example of the guitar just now, all the instruments. Okay, yes, it gives all the description and then he highlighted on the main point. Okay, or it also can come in terms of definition. For example, the acupuncture just now. Okay, and then we have facts. Okay, or it also can come in the form of examples. Okay, or reasons. Okay. Okay, now I want you guys to read this paragraph and then you give me the supporting details. There are 3 supporting details. Okay. Okay. 2 minutes. Give me the main points and also the supporting detail. What is the main point? Okay, so the main point comes in the beginning of the paragraph. Can you give me the supporting details? Okay, second one. Okay, the third one. Okay, let's check your answer. Okay, very simple and very clear, right? Okay, which means the writer is quite organized. He straight away give the main point and then he elaborated by giving the 3 elaborations. Okay, the supporting details. Okay, and in a text or an essay, okay, it is also very important for you to draw a conclusion. Okay, so basically a conclusion is a judgment or decision made by the writer, okay, based on the facts or information that he have provided in the overall text before. Okay, and basically it sum up all the informations in the text. Okay, so these are the example of words that signal or indicating a conclusion. Okay, for examples, after all the long story, therefore it can be concluded that, what is it? Okay, and then in conclusion, very clear cut. Okay, in conclusion, okay, it can be what? To conclude, or in a nutshell, something like that, or finally, or as a result. Okay, these are all the signal word indicating conclusions. When you guys read a text, it would be very clear. It's always start with introduction and then followed by the main points, maybe 3 or 4 main points, followed by the supporting details, and at the end there will be a conclusions. Okay. Okay, and then part of a very important reading skills when you guys are going to answer a reading comprehension, especially in your reading test. Okay, for your information, after this, after the holiday, you guys will be having a reading test. Okay, and making inferences is part of the reading test. Okay, what is inferences? Anyone know what is inferences? When you make inference, what is it? Sebab. Examples. Okay, let's say I give you a poster on someone smoking a lot of cigarette, and I want you guys to make inferences based on the poster. So what is inferences? Huh? No conclusion? Die. Okay, you guys assume that he's going to die. So what is that?
Assumption.
You guys are making assumption. You guys make logical prediction. So that is inferences. Sorry. Okay. So basically, an inference is an opinion or reasonable guess. Okay, you guess based on evidence or known fact provided in the text. So basically, in the text, you guys will be given a text, and in some of the part of the articles where you guys need to make inferences. Okay. Okay, so basically, the reader, you guys can make inferences based on a few things. Number one, based on the fact given in the text, okay? Number two, based on the writer's opinion, yes? Number three, based on experience or observation and also descriptions, okay? Okay, let's take a look at the examples, okay? Based on this fact here, okay? The population in Ipoh town has grown by 50% every year for the past 5 years. So what are the inferences that you guys can make? The population has grown by 5% every year for the past 5 years. Okay, what can you guys infer? What are the logical prediction that you can make? Anyone? Come again? Decreasing. Increasing in Chinese. Hello, English please at least. Many, you guys predicting there will be many pregnancies in a few years. Okay. Okay, perhaps the inferences that a clever inferences, yeah? Perhaps you guys can say that the population in Ipoh town will continue to grow at least 5% next year. Okay? Can you guys say? Can you guys see the logic of this? Okay, can you guys say? Okay? Because the fact stated that, okay, Ipoh town has grown by 5% every year from the past 5 years. So maybe the logical prediction is going to increase next year. Okay? Okay. So you guys need to do this in your tests later on. Not later on, after the holiday. So I don't want any prediction like 50% are going to get pregnant or whatsoever. Okay? It should be a matured inference. Yeah? Okay? Okay. And then sometimes when you guys are reading, the question might ask you to summarize overall, okay, what you guys have read, okay? So basically, sometimes I think in school, what I always understand is summarizing is you just get the sum of the main point and you just write it back. That is what I get when I was in school. But basically, what you need to do is, yes, you still take all the important information, but you need to paraphrasing, okay? Paraphrasing means you use other word, okay? Instead of taking 100% the same thing and put it on the paper, but you need to use other words, but still the same meaning, okay? So basically, what you need to do is you restate the idea, a phrases, sentences using different words, okay? It's highlighted that. different words, different phrases, different expressions, and other examples, okay? But you need to maintain the original meaning. So which mean I can consider that what my teacher taught me in school, I'm not going to say it's wrong, but maybe that is perhaps how they see it's supposed to go. But once we start to learn and everything, so this is how it's actually supposed to do. Because if not, it's not going to tackle any of your skills. You just take it out and put it there. Nothing much have been done. Okay. So, but with this, you actually have covered some of your vocab skills where you use different vocabs and all. Okay. So, if in the text or in the test it is mentioned that please summarize paragraph 5 examples. So, do use different word, different phrases, but make sure you still maintain the original meaning of the text. Okay. Any question? Okay. So it is also very important for you guys to know the meaning of word in context, okay? Because as we always know, in English, one word can have different meanings, okay? Very simple examples that I always use is the word book, okay? One, it can be that book, or once when you want to make a reservation on something, okay? So it is very important for you to read the text and understand the meaning in context, which means you really need to know what is the use of the word in the text, okay? So basically, how to figure out of the meaning of certain words in context is based on the clues information given in the text, where we call this as contextual clues. Okay, this would be all the jargon words are going to coming out. However, you guys don't have to worry of all the jargon words, contextual clues, Anaphoric, Cataphoric or whatsoever, because you guys are just going to apply this when you do the test, okay? Okay, so such clues can be found, number 1, before the word, phrase or expression. I'm going to show an example after this. Number 2, after the word, phrases or expression, okay? Some of the contextual clues, okay, we call it as contextual clues because the clues of the word from the text. So we call it as contextual clues, okay? It can be synonyms. What is synonyms?
Same meaning.
Okay, same meaning of word. Antonyms? Last word?
Fight.
Okay, the word that fight. Okay. So synonym, the word that friendly. Okay. Antonym, the word that fight. Okay, quite interesting. Or it can be found in the examples given. A definition of something. Or affixes. What is affixes? What is affixes? Hello, you cannot say I don't know. You guys have learned this in school. What is affixes? Under affixes, we have suffix and prefix. So what is it? Okay, the big 3 is suffixes. And now we have the root word. We have suffix and prefix. So what is it? Any idea? What is it? It's just like in Bahasa Melayu where we have imbuhan. So what is affixes? Okay, let's try this. Let's take the word book. Can you insert any affixes or suffixes? Okay, booking. So the root word is book. Book. Okay. So the ing is the? Okay. Never mind. I'm going into detail after perhaps after the holiday. This is all the basic things. Okay. Okay. And then this is what we call contextual clues to find the meaning of the word based on the text. Okay. Next, it is also very important for you to know on referencing. Okay, what is referencing? Okay, basically referencing involves using certain word or phrases to replace other word or phrases such as pronoun and noun. Okay, referencing is always important, and this is a very popular question in reading comprehension. Okay? So basically when we talk about referencings, there will be two types of reference. Number one is anaphoric. Okay, it's not Annabella, it's anaphoric. Okay? And number two, cataphoric. Have you guys ever come up with this word before?
Yes. No.
Okay, never mind. You always forgot things. What is your name? What is your name? Okay. Luckily you remember your name. Okay. So this is anaphoric. Hello, look carefully. This thing are going to come out in your test. Okay. Okay. Roast like chocolate cakes, but Sarah can't eat it. Okay. Yes. So chocolate cake. What is chocolate cake? Okay. In part of speech, what is chocolate cake? Falls under which part of speech? Hello, 8 part of speech. You guys still remember?
No.
My God, it's just like a few weeks back. There are 8 part of speech, right? Remember? My God, how old are you guys? You guys are like 15 years younger than me. 15? Oh no, not 15. That is. Hello, 8 part of speech. We have noun. After noun? Pronoun. And then? Verb. And then? Okay, please go back after the holiday. I'm going to ask you guys on this 8 part of speech. Okay? So chocolate cake is a noun. Okay. What is a noun? Noun is naming word. Right? For animals, for things, for ideas and all. So here chocolate cake is a noun. Okay? So what is the word eat? Yes, it refers to chocolate cake, but it falls under which part of speech? Verb. What is the verb? Eat. So verb to show what? My God. What? Verb to show action. Eat is an action, right? Okay, so what is eat? I-T, not E-A-T. What is eat? Who said just now? Pronoun. Who said pronoun just now? Okay, so to solve the mystery, it is a pronoun. Okay? Remember to keep repeating the same noun. You can replace it by using pronoun. Okay. So it is an anaphoric reference that come before the word. So the real word that they're going to highlight here is the chocolate cake. Okay. So is not is it. Okay, it's the anaphoric reference to show the chocolate cake. Okay. Okay. Second example, the soldiers had to not only defend themselves from the enemy troops, but they also had to find a way out of the forest. Okay. Too cool.
Very cool.
Okay. So, hello. Okay, so the soldiers is the noun and they is the anaphoric reference. Okay? Are you guys okay? Okay, can anyone give me one example for anaphoric reference? One example from the boys and one example from the girls. Can I have from the girls first? A simple sentence to show the anaphoric reference. I'm also the girl, but don't look at me. I'm not going to give you examples. Okay, girls? Any of the girls? Okay. Okay. Ali is a who is Alif? Alif is a handsome boy. He is A hardworking man. Okay. So, what is the noun? Which one is the noun? Alif. The reference, the anaphoric reference, he. Okay, very good. Okay, the girls. Quick. Just a simple sentence. A boy turned into a man in a second. Okay, great. Girls. Come on, girls power. Don't do this to me. Quick, guys. A simple sentence. Yes, you want to try? Come in, Aisha. Aisha is a good friend. She's very friendly. So the noun is? The referent is? Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, next we have cataphoric reference. Okay, cataphoric reference come after the word. Okay, for examples. Okay, when I met her, okay, Ellie looked ill. Okay, the reference comes first after the word or here after the noun. Okay. Number 2. Okay, it is one of the most common sleep disorder and major health problem. Okay, in fact, insomnia affect normal rest pattern and as a result, insomniacs find it difficult to fall asleep. Okay, can anyone give me one examples of cataphoric reference? One from the boy? Yes, the pronoun comes first, followed by the noun. Okay, now the guys pretend that they are girls.
Ladies first.
Okay. The girls also, you guys have to give me one example. Okay. One from the guy.
Wait, does it?
Don't look at me, I don't have both gender. Or the girls like to try? Okay, anyone can give the answer? Anyone? Girls? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, but I don't love me.
I love you, but I don't love me. Okay, so which one? Which one is the cataphoric reference? Are you sure? Which one is the pronoun? Okay. I'm very shy. Okay, let's go. Okay.
It's hard to make the brownies, but once it is done, then it will be delicious.
Come again, sorry? It is?
It is hard to make the brownies, but
Okay.
once it is done, then it would be delicious.
Okay, so which one is the reference?
Reference
Brownies.
brownies.
Ah.
The E, and then the plural is the E. The noun is the brownies.
Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, so basically we are done with a few things. Okay, tell me how many type of reference do we have? Number one? Number two? Okay, very good. Okay, can we still continue? Just a bit, okay? And then, no. In reading, it is also very important for you to differentiate between facts and also opinion, because a writer, they sometimes include a fact in one text, or they always use their opinion actually in a text. Okay, so it is very important for you guys to differentiate between the facts and opinions in a text. Okay, so as everyone know, fact is the truth, something that have been proven. Okay, whereas opinion is based on your personal belief, which means you can say anything because that is your opinion. Okay, this is examples. The keyword if the sentence are going to use facts. Okay, for examples, according to a study conducted by Dr. XX, it is found that something. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. It was reported that by WHO that 90% of Malaysians are something. Okay. Okay, or in 2015, it was discovered that most of PO students like to come late to class, examples, okay, because they have conducted a research, okay. Okay, so these are examples of sentences which is opinion, okay. So perhaps the writer can say, in my opinions, students usually like to come late to class because? Okay. I feel that they come late because they prefer to have their breakfast first, examples, okay? Or I personally believe that they just lazy, okay? That is just opinion. Okay, try this. Fact or opinion? Okay, why? Okay, very good. How do you know? Okay. Do you guys aware of this?
Yes.
Okay. So you have one new
Information.
yes. How about this one? Okay. Why? So do you guys believe in this? Why?
No, I don't
Okay. You guys are all very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why is it important? Because to differentiate between facts and opinion, because it allows you guys, okay, to make your own judgment, your own inferences based on what you have read. Okay, that's it. Any question?
No.
Okay, so I think we call it a wrap for today's lecture. And when you come back after the holiday, we're going to continue with current issues. Okay? Okay, thank you.